Howdy, y'all. Hope y'all doing good. I am sore and tired. I just spent 5 hours working on that driveway. Yeah, it takes me that long. Uh, Snowblower don't like the tall snow. Yeah, we had lots of snow, just like the old days. That's where it used to be. But we used to get tons of snow every year. In the last, I don't know, 8 years. I think it didn't eight. I think I was talking about this earlier. 8 years it's been since we had a good snow, and it used to be pretty high. So it's back up to what it used to be, at least so far. Mouth is doing much better, much better. I'm taking uh, less of the over the counter pain relievers and ibuprofen, to bring down the swelling. So taking less and less of that, so I'm not in so much pain, which is good, very good. And then I gotta go back Friday and get some more work done. It's gonna be a non-stop thing. Probably every 2 weeks, I'm gonna go in and do something. And like I said, I got 5 more teeth to get done or get pulled out, and fix my front teeth. And we're gonna end up putting partials on the top and bottom. So um, I'm on the road to recovery, which is good because I want to get my teeth all done, fixed up, be in a healthier state, and with the diabetes, it's always an issue, but I'm going to be in a whole lot better situation. So we're on the mend. We're getting there. All right, today, or I should say tonight. It is dark out now. We are working on this bar. We got an 18-inch bar here. I thought about putting a different bar on the Homelite. This is the original Homelite bar that came on that Homelite over here. And we'll get it started up. How, you want to hear it started? Want to hear it? It's been a while since I ran it anyway. So, the old Homelite. And I did, folks, I did see something. I did screw up on the decals over here. But I think they look okay. But I did look it up. This was supposed to be down a little bit more. I did find the old, a partial picture of the original condition when I got it. But this was down a little bit and this was up. Hey, it don't look bad that way. I'm not complaining. It's alright. It's pretty close to the original. I wanted to get the original as close as possible, but let's move in. Let's get this thing started before we start on this bar real quick, okay? Alright. Let's see if we I'm not gonna put the choke on or the trigger lock, so let's see if starts up on the first try, huh? Let's see here. Ready? Oh, no. Did flick it on, didn't I? Oh, maybe that might need a little chokesy. No, maybe need a little more choke. Alright. Choked a little bit. Yeah, I know I need some adjustments to the carb. I know that once we get the bar done and some wood. I know I need some adjustments to the carb. He's got some compression to it. I tell you what, got something right in there. It takes a little bit to pull. I'm surprised because it's not that big of a saw. It's about 57 cc's before we reported it, so it's got a little more horsepower to it, a little more compression. I mean, it's yeah, it's got some compression to it. Whoop, there it goes. Yeah, so not too bad. Yep. So I know it'll start a little better. And it does have that electronic ignition module on there, so that helps out quite a bit. So yeah, I know I need some tuning to the car, but we'll get there once we fix up this bar, right? So what I want to do to the bar today, so I went through and cleaned it up with some wax grease. It's got some rust on it, and I noticed the original, and you can faintly see it on one side. It did have, it just said Homelite. So it just said Homelite on the bar. So what I want to do is clean it up. I want it to look like this. Like this did. This side's a little bit better. So it's got a clean brush look to it. So what I want to do is I want to wire wheel this. I'm going to try wire wheel and go from there. Now, the only wire wheel I found was my drill attachment one, except for the one on my bench grinder, which this is a little long, kind of difficult to work with on the bench. So we're going to go ahead and change out this battery. Try it on the drill here. Alright. There we go. So I'm going to try it on the drill. See how it goes. I don't know how well this is going to work. I like a stationary. I could put this in a clamp. I'll try that. Maybe I'll try it and put in the vise. So yeah, we just want to take a wire wheel. I want to go long ways with it. See how that worked. Alright, so basically all I did was turn it a little lighter brown. So it looks like it kind of just smeared it. But, hey, that's alright. Well, it cleans up a little bit. It rubs off a little bit there. Well, might have to get a little more aggressive to it. What I'll do is I can use my die grinder with a Scotch-Brite pad. That leaves circles in it, but then I can use, I'm going to try and put it in the bench grinder, put it on the bench grinder and or the wire wheel, and get those nice straight lines all the way through from front to back. Now this bar is in great condition. I went through, took down a little bit of the edge that was sticking up a little bit, so I filed that real lightly down there. So not too bad. but the bar is in amazing condition, very well conditioned. It's not spread out at all. I had the chain that it came with, it has plenty of tooth left on it, so it's like almost brand new. It just needs to be cleaned up a little bit, and then of course filed. So yeah, well, I have to play around a little bit with it, but my plan is to powder coat just the name on here. Okay, I want to powder coat just the name, and I was thinking about doing it in the same color as the saw, the blue, with the light to just kind of a match. But the original had red. All their bars had red on it, red or black, and black I think came in the later or later years. But they were red. But I just thinking, and it's not quite original, but I'm gonna put it in the same blue color. But we gotta get this cleaned up first. In good condition. And then once I get that done, powder coat just the letters, and then put a light powder coat without get it in the rails. I'm gonna tape off the rails so the powder don't get into the rails, and just the flat surface on the outside in clear. Just real light, so we're not getting real thick, okay? So, sorry, I was looking at messages on my phone there. We were talking in a little bit in a group there. So I just saw a bunch of people flashing. Everybody bailed on me, so I'll make a video. Alright, so I'm gonna stop the video real quick. I'm gonna fire up the air compressor and just kind of give it a shot and see if I can find my other wire wheel that goes to my other grinder. So I'll be right back. Okay, folks. Well, that worked out. And it's getting really warm in here. Woo. Like my shirt? Get the gullet. Yeah, I know. I need to get out there and get some saws, some of these saws in the wood. All right, so this is what I have. I have my little angle grinder here, right? And with the attachment, now these little pads here, they just screw on. They got a little bit of a twist. They just twist on. That's it. This is just a red Scotch Brite. There's other coarse ones. Yeah, blue. I believe there's a brown. Yeah, there's a brown one. And there's all kinds of different little attachments you can put on there. Grinding discs. These are really nice if you're a welder like I am. Here we go. So if you're a welder like I am, these grinding discs come real handy. Cleaning up your welds. If you're a good enough welder, well, you shouldn't have to clean up your welds, but you clean up welds or clean up your spot you're about to weld. These little things here come in handy, or if you want to shape metal. Yep. So we're going to go ahead and use the red one. This is a used red one, so it's not as abrasive. And I'll show you what it does here. So it definitely cleans up. See how I'm seeing how you got that little squiggly lines and circles. It cleans up the rust, but yeah, that's not the look I want to go for. So it's real light, so I'm thinking I shouldn't have a problem with the wire wheel on the bench. Once I get this part cleaned up, all the rust off. Also, what I'm going to do, folks, is I'm going to find a little plastic container, put this bar in there, and I'm going to put in some rust dissolving agent, which I have in here. I won't say the name because I don't want to get into all that branding stuff and whatnot. So I'm just going to show you a little bit of this with the angle grinder, and then and then we could test it out on the bench, on the wire wheel on the bench there. So, and see if that'll get our straight lines in there. If not, I can come up with something. Alright folks, so and then after that I'm going to let it soak overnight in some rust dissolving agent and get it cleaned up and prepped. I'm going to print out some a stencil on my machine to get it ready for powder coat, just the letters. Alright, so I'll see you all back. Well, actually, I'll show you right now. Don't mind the mess. I know I got a mess. This summer I want to get all cleaned up in between tree jobs that I do. Alright. I don't want to go over to my bench over there because I have Nick Pixel's stuff there. And don't want any of this rust or any metal or whatever foreign debris over onto or into that saw. So, all right. So this is pretty simple. Backboard. Look at that. No rust, see? Rust, no rust. Yeah, no, that'll clean out. I'm hoping now. That video is getting kind of long, isn't it? Alright, well, I started that saw, that's why. I love that thing. I love the sound of that. Alright, so, got the bench grinder here. With the wire wheel attachment. This thing can be a little loud sometimes. Now we're just going to try a little section here. Back here and see if we can get those nice straight lines in there. Well, not quite. This is a medium abrasive wheel, or the light. It's not very coarse. So we might need something a little on the coarser side and wider. You know what I need? I need a deburring wheel that attaches to that. That might be our route to go. If I get a deburring wheel, that will give our lines real nice down that. That will clean up all of this. Yep, I think we might have to go that route. So I'm gonna look up a deburring wheel and see if I can get that attached to that. I think that'd be our route. Well, I know it's not much of a video, but we got to see us all running. Got to hear that thing running, right? The beauty. I love that thing. I love it. Yeah, I got the timing numbers just right. I don't think we're gonna have an issue once we get that dug into some wood. As soon as I get some paths made up, maybe we get the snowmobile out and get some tracks done and ride it back there. I know I have some wood in the back 40 there, and we can clean up, get some test cuts in. All right, folks. Well, thanks for sticking around. I know it's not much of a video, but I had to get something out there. I've been dying to get some videos. This is just one more thing to add to the project, so it's just what I'm doing in the garage tonight. Well, y'all be good. Hey, I see all you subscribers. Steelborn, I seen you. Hey, buddy, I appreciate it. I was wondering when you're going to get over here. Oh, I have some climbing videos. I'm finishing up editing those. I'll get those up. Not quite the best. I was still playing around with the helmet cam, with the little camera. Still playing around with that. So, so yes, I see all the subscribers coming in. Thank you. I appreciate it. Welcome to the channel. I hope you enjoy what we have to offer here. And yeah, I'll see you all on the next video, I suppose. And hopefully it's we get some yeah, porting done on Nick Pixel's saw. All we have to do is that. We got some porting to do on that, painting that cylinder to match the powder coat, and then we can slap it all back together, get it tuned up, running, dug into some wood. Oh yeah, it's gonna be exciting. All right, folks, y'all be good, be kind, be safe, and please spread the love. I'll see y'all on the next one.